segment or the previous segment today, we did talk about. You did mention about the. Oh yeah, I think it was in this segment where you did mention about the Manchester United incident with Chelsea. Um, Now,
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was after the game or on another occasion. I think they were asking Ruben Amorim how his what's it the style, how his style of play was, how is it being welcomed by the players? Are they adapting well?
Mm.
Because remember, following what he said the last time, that nobody knows what they were doing. He was criticizing the players. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and he said something like, he loves it. He thinks his strategy is the best, and not even the Pope, not even the Pope would make me change. This is quoting him. Not even the
Is that what he said? Well,
yeah,
yeah.
not even the Pope would make me change my style. And I thought,
You're
whoa.
sure that he didn't say you know, not even Nick Pope would change my style, the Newcastle goalkeeper. You sure you didn't just mishear that, cuz? I bet that's what he said. Not even Nick Pope would change my style. That makes
Right.
more sense than what you said.
I mean, he actually said not even the Pope. I mean, the Pope would make him
Yeah,
change his
I'll
mind.
give you that one then. No, I mean they got a
No,
good result, didn't they? Man
well,
United, they did all right. They got their win at the weekend, which was
yeah,
good.
yeah. I mean, what do you make of that comment? Not even the Pope. What do you make of Amorim's style at the moment? Is it starting to work? Because obviously, like you said, it did get a win.
Yeah,
Does that mean it's
I
starting to
suppose,
work?
as they might say, the jury's out a bit with it. Um, as you say, he criticised. He was very critical previously, the previous week, of his team,
Yeah.
and I certainly wouldn't think he's out of the woods or the team is out of the woods.
No.
You know, I think they still need to strengthen their team in some positions.
Mm.
And as I say, for example, I mean, I think Harry Maguire, as I said before, is a good player. Maybe he's had his best days, I don't know. But I didn't quite understand why he took him off at the weekend
Mm.
and one or two others when they were winning and the defence had played quite well, including Harry Maguire. And he's
Mm.
also very useful, Harry Maguire, at corners
Mm.
because he's very very good as a header of the ball. He's one of those players, one of those defenders
Mm.
who is just excellent at scoring goals with his head the other end. So I was really surprised he took him off, and I can't remember the other person I thought he shouldn't have taken off because they were well on top, controlling the game, and they I think ran the risk
Mm.
of losing a goal or two and either drawing or losing the game. Well, that didn't happen, but I don't think as far as I think I remember reading that Harry Maguire was very unhappy about being taken off, very unhappy, and that I don't think he made a gesture, but he made it clear apparently in
Mm.
one way or another to the manager he wasn't happy, and
Mm.
I can sort of understand that if the team is losing and you want to beef up things somewhere, then that's one thing. But if you're doing well, it's getting towards the end of the game.
Mm.
Why change something? I don't think substitutions should be made just because they're substitutions. You've got to have a purpose in them. So yeah, I'm not wholly convinced about Amorim, but then in a way they can't sack him because they've let him spend over £200 million, so it's becoming much more his team.
Mm.
I see they're already lining up another goalkeeper for, I think, for the end of the season. For the end of the season, I don't know whether you read that, but
Yeah.
they've got an option or an obligation, one or the other, to buy a goalkeeper, and I forget where he's coming from, but he's clearly a good goalkeeper. but
Mm.
later on in the season. So they've obviously got plans afoot, and yeah, I'd say things are definitely moving in the right direction. I mean, I think they're about ninth or 10th at the moment, a couple of places above Manchester City.
Mm.
And yeah, so I think Amorim's all right. I think now he's got more of his team rather than inheriting someone else's. He
Yeah.
can be properly and fairly judged.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe he's got a vote of confidence from you.
Yeah, I mean, I've never disliked it. It's not a matter of
Yeah,
liking or disliking. It's better
yeah,
whether we as football people, um, football observers, whether we rate someone or not, and we all have our own opinions. I get the feeling he's obviously a youngish manager, and I think he knows the game. I don't know too much about his own football career. I guess he was a player at some stage, but
mm,
the fact they've kept faith with him,
mm,
I think is Sir Jim Ratcliffe is quite ruthless. They have kept faith, and they gave him the ability in the close season in the shop window, so to speak, to
mm.
buy the players he and no doubt a director of football there wanted. So I think they've shown faith and trust in him, and I think they've got to live with that for the time being, and hope that their season, you know, produces the goods. Again, I
Yeah.
think they're obviously a top half team, and I think they'll have a much better season, excuse me, than last season.
Wow.
I mean, just if I can just sort of
Yeah.
digress a bit, because I think you're
Yeah.
probably going to bring it up anyway. But we
Yeah.
should say congratulations to our lady Ballon d'Or winners, shouldn't we?
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? Serena won Coach of the Year, which is
Yeah.
brilliant, and Hannah Hampson, the goalkeeper, she won the Yashin, I think. Lev Yashin was the man goalkeeper of Real Madrid a long
Yeah.
time ago. So I've read Lev
Mm.
Yashin, but Hannah Hampson won the um, the best goalkeeper, in the year, and she won that trophy. So great stuff. And I think five England women players, were on the list of the Ballon d'Or.
Mm.
Um, and our friend Ajimang Michelle, she
Yeah.
was nominated for Young Player of the Year, but that did go to somebody else. But she obviously was very close to that as well. So
Yeah.
they had a lot of